You come home and your dog shows his teeth. You stop, your heart beats faster, and you fear the worst. You think he is aggressive and wants to attack you immediately. You punish him for it because you want to stop this danger. But you are making a huge mistake. Your dog absolutely did not want to hurt you in that moment. He was actually just sincerely giving you his beautiful smile. That sounds completely crazy, but modern science proves it. Today I will explain exactly 5 ways dogs show their teeth. What you are about to learn will change your perspective forever. Lucas had a golden retriever named Sammy, whom he loved deeply. One day he came back and Sammy bared his teeth. Lucas yelled at him and locked him in the next room immediately. He didn't know that he had just broken Sammy's heart. Researchers at the University of Bristol studied this behavior closely in 2019. It is called the well-known submission grin. It is a deep legacy from wolf pups for absolute peace. When your dog does this, he is actually just saying hello. He is excited and showing you his absolute, unconditional submission. You completely mistook his deepest affection for genuine aggression. Your dog wasn't angry, he was just incredibly happy. And you punished him harshly in his happiest moment. Let's now explain the difference when playing with your dog. A play face looks completely different from a real threat. Pay close attention to the upper corners of your loyal dog's mouth. When playing, the mouth is soft and pulled horizontally backward. It is a genuine laugh from your dog. With real danger, the lips are pulled extremely tightly forward. You must study these tiny physical details of your dog exactly. Otherwise you interrupt him when he is actually just having fun. But what happens when his teeth suddenly chatter softly together? Many owners immediately think of cold or severe seizures. But this has absolutely nothing to do with an illness. It is an incredible tool to read secret messages. Your dog uses the so-called Jacobson's organ in the roof of his mouth. He captures pheromones directly from the air with it. He analyzes the emotions of other dogs or even your own. The chattering is pure concentration. So it's not fear, but highly complex sensory information processing. Let's now talk about the escalation ladder of real stress. Baring teeth is never the very first step of an aggressive warning. It is actually already step 12 on the big ladder. Before that, your dog sent you 11 other secret signals. He turned his head away or slowly closed his eyes. He yawned, even though he wasn't tired at all. He might have briefly licked his nose. You probably just completely missed all these little signs. He had to get louder because you weren't listening. You ignored his warning. Some dogs skip the growling and bite completely silently. These are not inherently dangerous, bad dogs by nature. These are dogs that have been brutally punished by humans. They were strictly forbidden to growl as a warning. They have learned that their voice doesn't matter anyway. A growling dog is a dog that still wants to communicate. If you punish growling, you create a ticking time bomb. You force him to hide his feelings deep inside. Now let's turn this completely around and think about it. There is an incredible truth about our human evolution. We are completely unique. We are the only species that shows teeth to offer friendship. In the rest of the animal kingdom, showing teeth always means an attack. But your dog has learned to copy our strange language. He completely changed his behavior against every natural instinct. He copies our smile just to understand us better. This is the ultimate proof of his deep, unconditional love. Dogs simply rewrote their biology for us humans. And what is the saddest part of this whole incredible story? Many of these misunderstood dogs eventually end up in cold shelters. They are labeled unpredictable and, in the worst case, euthanized. No one ever tried to understand their silent, desperate language. Let's briefly remember the little lip lick from earlier. Turid Rugaz, a Norwegian expert, calls this a real calming signal. When your dog licks his lips, he is saying something important. He says, "Please calm down, I don't want to fight with you." He is trying to save you. He tries to gently dissolve the hard, tense situation between you. In this dangerous moment, he is actually only caring about you. Now remember the day you yelled at him. He showed his teeth, and you locked him away and ignored him. You really thought he deeply hated you in that moment. But in truth, he might have never loved you so much. He tried to offer you his beautiful smile as a gift. He completely rewrote the language of his wild ancestors for you. He just wanted to tell you that he wants to remain peaceful. And you ruthlessly answered his tender declaration of love with loud anger. That hurts when you really realize it for the first time. But it is not too late. Dogs live completely in the present and can forgive us unconditionally. They forget our mistake as soon as we start listening properly. Next time he shows his teeth, take a deep breath. Look closely at his soft mouth corners and relaxed body. Maybe he is simply smiling joyfully at you with pure love. Maybe it's his very own way of quietly saying "I love you." The next time you see a barking, teeth-baring dog on the street, don't judge him immediately, but think of his hidden, desperate story. Share this video with someone who should understand their dog better. Help us finally make the silent language of dogs visible to everyone.